Hello and welcome to the video. My name is Alexa Ray Taylor. I create summary guides of some of the best books out there that help us to build our mindsets for resilience. Today's book I'm going to be talking about How to Win Friends and Influence People, the classic, the book that's on everybody's to-read list, or the book that they think that everyone should read, basically. I do have a summary guide on how to win friends and influence people. It's on Amazon. Go ahead and click this image to visit the page. I condense all the information, all the principles into one. I teach you how to apply them. I get rid of all the fluff, and I just give you the core information. This is a great book to reference, especially when you're getting into social situations. You're going on to negotiate. You're going into a sales job. Great book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. So today we're going to be talking about Principle 1. If you don't recall what Principle 1 is, or if you haven't even read the book yet, I'll describe exactly what Principle 1 is throughout this video. First, I want to share with you a story, though. This is Derek. Derek is a young guy. He lives here at this house. He lives with his mother and his sister. They all live in the same house. His sister is Celeste. Celeste and Derek get along well. They have the typical sister and brother relationship, bicker every so often and whatnot. But overall, they do pretty well. So let's get to know Derek a little bit. Derek has an entrepreneurial spirit. He's been into, starting his own business, doing his own thing ever since he was quite young. He was really independent as well. I mean, he started, his lemonade stand and his newspaper stand, and he really took initiative of where his life was going. He also did really well in school. Now, Derek is usually a busy guy. He's constantly working, constantly driven, has an insane work ethic. Okay, so usually how it goes down is Derek is on the computer or doing something else, just working, and Celeste is reading. When Celeste was young, she used to read a lot of fiction books. Nowadays, Derek doesn't really know what Celeste is reading, but he assumes it's fiction books as well because, she used to read a lot of fiction books when she was younger. So Celeste is usually laid back reading. Derek is usually working and really committed to his goals. Now Derek's building blocks. Celeste is still reading. Whenever Derek is going hard, typically Celeste is reading, which is not good or bad, but it is what it is. So one day, Derek approaches Celeste. He says, Celeste, you are so lazy. All you do is sit there and read. You don't care about anyone but yourself, right? So Derek, this guy with strong work ethic, he comes up to Celeste and says, hey, what do? You don't do anything. All you do is sit and read. Right? And then Celeste says, but Derek, and Derek says, no, seriously, I work hard. You never even ask me if I need any help. All you do is think about yourself, Celeste. Okay, this came out of nowhere. Okay. Derek, for your information, I am reading to help you cure your cancer. So Celeste gets mad. And she tells him, look, I'm actually working to help you out, Derek. Who are you to criticize me? Right? And then Derek says, I didn't know. But it's too late. Celeste walked off, left her book. She's angry, she's upset, and she's hurt. Derek just came. He criticized her, complained that she doesn't do anything, but yet all she was doing was reading books to try to help him cure his cancer. This is supposed to say Principle 1. Sorry about that. But Principle 1, there we go. Principle 1, never criticize, condemn, or complain. This is the first principle covered in the whole entire book of How to Win Friends and Influence People. I think it does great as being number 1 because it's huge and we encounter it often. Wanting to criticize people, wanting to complain about something. But the thing about that we have to recall is that we don't always know someone's situation. Just because they did something prior in a certain way or for a certain reason doesn't mean in our present day that they're doing it for that same reason. Okay, or they're doing that with the same intention. So before we go to criticize someone or condemn them, let's ask them, well, why do you do this? Tell them that you're curious. maybe tell them that what you're perceiving them, why you're perceiving them to be doing this. You know, maybe Derek could have went up to Celeste and say, Celeste, you know, I see you're reading a lot. Sometimes I kind of wonder, you know, what your intentions are in your reading. Like, what are you reading, Celeste? Then maybe that would have given him some insight into what Celeste was doing, you know, helping him trying to find ways to cure his cancer, and he wouldn't have lashed out at her. Okay. So now Celeste is upset, hurt. Derek, you know, criticized her. In a sense, it was kind of innocent. He didn't, like, he just thought she wasn't paying attention or she wasn't selfish enough. But he let that build, or she wasn't selfless enough. But Derek let that build up and blew up. So now the two got to live together in the same house. And will Celeste get over it? Will she forgive Derek? Who knows? So that's my video for today. Look, if you want to learn more about how to win friends and influence people, like I said, it's a classic. Everyone recommends it. Go ahead and check it out on Amazon. It is my summary guide is available there. It's super cheap. Just go ahead and click the image to check it out. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for joining me on this video. If you like this video and want more like it, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one.